It's a rave. Holy cow. You guys are missing this. What's up, guys? It's Jessica with Bitter Creek Model Horses, and you're like, oh my god, it's bright right now. Holy cow. It's because I'm trying out, I've got this light that I use for photo show stuff, and I'm sorry, I look like trash. We had to go haul hay this morning. But I usually use it for photo show stuff, but I decided, you know what, it's kind of dark in here. I'm going to just use it for this. And really, I mean, look at it. It's just, it's pretty cool. I didn't know what the hype was about it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's gonna, go off my glasses, but whatever, meh. So today, I'm gonna actually upload this video a lot later because I'm gonna try to stick with my schedule, because the schedule gives me a little bit more sense of control over everything, because there's a lot of, it's crazy. Like, I'm cleaning my desk up while we're doing this, but it's kind of crazy right now with everything that's going on. So I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of set a schedule for myself. So as we speak, the schedules are going to be every other week for videos, depending on what's going on. If there's nothing, I'll let y'all know on my Facebook page, Bitter Creek Model Horses on Facebook. Like it, share it, comment on everything, whatever. I mean, that'd be great. But that's kind of where we're at right now. So the schedule is going to be every other week, and it's going to go kind of with my Fridays off, which is every other Friday. So like this last week, I didn't have a video ready because not all of my stuff was done, and plus Friday was kind of busy. So we're going to ixnay that. Next week's going to be clear, and then the week after that, I will be uploading this video specifically. I'm just getting it done and out of the way right now. With that being said, that's kind of some like house cleaning stuff. Don't forget that we do have a Facebook page. I have a Facebook page. I keep saying we. I have a Facebook page, Bitter Creek Model Horses on Facebook. Also, there will be, when I get slowed down quite a bit, hopefully, I don't know, because it's about to be fall and stock show season, so I'm going to be all over the place and definitely busy. So I'm going to try to have a photo show. I'm not going to guarantee it. We'll see. But I already have kind of some rules and stuff laid out and whatnot, to kind of go over it. And it probably will be on my Facebook page. I do have a group set up. So it is the Bitter Creek Model Horses. It's an original finished only show. And I can't remember if it's traditional or mini. I think it's both, traditionally and mini. But original finish only for right now, because I'm going to be the judge. It's going to be a little hard. And I'm not sure on the details. There will be ribbons for them and maybe some special prizes for, like overall champions and their sections. But I'm kind of going to have to go and relook at what I had written down, because I made this like last year. So, no, actually earlier this year. So yeah, that's kind of where. With that being said, that's enough housekeeping stuff. Let's go over the Breyerfest haul round 2, because I got everything in finally. First and foremost, I'm going to go over the online stuff, because I ordered right when that shop opened. I had been kind of up and down on some stuff. I had what I had in my head that I wanted 100%. And I didn't want to stray from that. Yeah, did I want Alan, the mule? I did. But first and foremost, I wanted the other 3 that I got right away and as quick as possible, because you know how stuff goes. Because immediately, in like 5 minutes of being online, the Best of Breyerfest set sold out. So, which doesn't surprise me. I mean, but so I said, you know what? Forget Alan. I'll find him later secondhand. I know he'll go down. Maybe next year I'll pick him up. I don't really know. I don't have any mule molds, but it is what it is. So the first one that I received is this little guy. This is Wild Things. Look at his gloss. Oh my gosh. He's on the Morgan Stallion mold. I call him Sky, like the Sky mold, just because he came, in a Breyerfest deal. I think it was Prost or the Celtic Fling. I can't remember. It was the Celtic one. Yeah, I think it was okay. But he came as Sky, and I have done very well on this mold as showing. So I said, you know what? I absolutely love this little guy. He's kind of a sooty palomino. I don't know if he's dark, if my guy is dark compared to others, but he's pretty dark. I mean, if you guys can see him in the light, he is freaking phenomenal. Actually, I'm going to move you guys in the middle over here. So Wild Things came in this variation, as well as, yeah, that's good, as well as I called it kind of like a Wicked Witch of the West kind of color. It's kind of a Halloweeny green sheen, shiny kind of thing, like nail polish almost. I don't have a picture of it, so obviously you guys have probably seen it by now already, but he came in that, and he came in the regular one. Obviously, I always get stuck with the regular one, except for Wells last year at the secondhand sale. So hopefully that'll be good. Maybe we can pull a glossy this year with the secondhand sale, or the second chance sale. But so I just got that one, which was fine because I'm not a decorator fan. So I was completely cool with just sticking with the regular color. I'm going to move you over here a little bit. Whoa. Okay. So I was super excited about that. Next limited edition that I got online was, and he wasn't an online only though, Wild Things was, but I went ahead and decided I was just going to get him anyway, is Gascon the Great. Sorry, glare. He was actually one of the special edition, or one of the special guests this year. There we go. Yeah, that's a little bright. Okay. Dang it. He was one of the special guests this year, and sorry, there's glare, but he is on the Pasifino mold, or I want to say the Cancion. I always said Cancion. I don't know if that's right or not. Sorry, the glare of the... There you go. But he is on the Pasifino mold. Yeah, that's best look at him. He's on the Pasifino mold. I do not have this mold, so I was like, I'm going to get him. Oh my god, I can't seem to get Cancion, so I'm just going to get this guy. But he is... I think there's only Cancion, or Cancicon, whatever you call him, and then there's Hippodrome, which was one of the raffle models from last year, and then this guy. So if I can get whatever his name is, the Premier Club model, I'll be super excited. And the last one that I received from my online orders was the online only, obviously, Blue Zeus. This guy is freaking phenomenal. I mean, I don't expect anything less of the Fireheart mold, but this guy is just, he's awesome. He is phenomenal. He's got the white, he's got the scarring right here, the marks. I wanted to say that he's got dirty feathers. I don't know if you guys can see those or not. But like there's browning from what I could see. Yeah, there's browning like on his feathers. So, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but yeah, there's some browning. It's very faint. You can probably kind of see it right here. See that? He's got some dirty feathers, which I'm like, Breyer, come on, top tier, my dude. So they did a very good job on catching him and his entirety, his majestic gracefulness and everything like that. He's phenomenal. I would have probably, and I know that he is a limited edition, but I probably would have given him, tricolored eyes. But that's just me. I'm a tricolored eyes fiend, so, I have to have my tricolored eyes. Going right along into the the special runs this year. The first one is Miss Independent, which at first I wasn't a big fan of her just because I do like the Cantering Warm Blood mold. I just didn't like her because she wasn't like, it's just one of those things, wow factor for me. But the more that I look at her, I mean, look at those eyes. Look at this face. I mean, she's phenomenal. And so, and she's a lot bigger than I thought she was. I keep thinking everything's going to be the size of Astrid, but no. But she might stay. She really might. I love her oh my god, horseshoes. Good Lord, I can't talk today. She's gorgeous. I mean, and I definitely can find a breed for her to show. I mean, 10 out of 10. I mean, she's phenomenal. She's kind of got a little bit of a meh ear, but it is what it is. The next one that I received was actually one that I had bought. Yeah. The one that I had bought from a fellow Oklahoma showman. Shout out to Julie. She had this guy for sale, and I kind of wanted him because I do like this mold. I don't have very many of this mold. And actually, I think this is probably the first one. Is Sorry Not Sorry, which he was a limited run of matte versus, he was a matte glossy split. And the limited run this year was actually the matte version, but this is him. He's high gloss. This is the glossy version, obviously, but the matte one is more rare than the glossy, which I'm a glossy queen anyway. I love gloss, so I'm just going to stay with that. I will try to find a breed for him. If I cannot, then we'll go from there. I don't know. But his peg, of course, his peg's not 100% in his foot right now. I'm probably going to find a metal peg just because it's way easier to just deal with that than this thing breaking off in his foot. So I wish they made them a little bit more sturdy. I wish they honestly would just, but metal's kind of hard to come by. It's more expensive. So this is Sorry Not Sorry, and I love his face. His face is gorgeous. He is phenomenal. I love him. So he's probably staying. Okay, so next up is, this is my fight song. This was also a split, but it was a self-standing versus stand. This guy obviously has the stand on him, but he is on the Adonis mold. I don't know if you guys can see him, see his gorgeousness, but he's on the Adonis. I call it Adonis mold. It's the Lipizan or Stallion, but I call it just the Adonis mold. Might as well, because that's, who he came from. But I don't have his mold either. I absolutely love this guy. He's probably not going to go anywhere for me. But they had the one that was kind of standing by himself, kind of like, if you've seen the silver mold, it was kind of like that. His tail was his own little prop, and it was great. But this is him. If I can find that, I would trade him for it. Doubtful, though, because everybody's holding on to him. But he's pretty. He's probably one of my favorites. He was actually, he was the, on my preference list. He was like the second choice on my preference list. So you guys were able to make the preference choices of what we wanted. He was the second on mine. And I'll show you the first here in a little bit. She's going to be the last one. You guys remember me telling you about the surprise models and how we had 6 different variations. I actually bought a, wild card from a fellow collector off of Facebook, because that's what they do, and we can do that. And I went ahead and got the Appaloosa pulled, which I love this girl more than I thought I was going to. She's phenomenal, and like I said, I was just blown away by this mold anyway. She is so big. She is a lot bigger. I thought she was going to be the size of Astrid again, like small, like the Man of War and Seabiscuit. The classic set or whatever. I have that, by the way. But yeah, she is phenomenal. I do love her. So she's going to stay, probably get shown as an Appaloosa sport horse. We'll see. But she's staying. I told you guys, I'm not a big decorator fan. I'm not. But this one, she kind of caught my eye. And I told my mom, I was like, Mom, what do you think? Should I try for her? Should I get her? I mean, I'm not a decorator fan, but it is what it is. We call her the Fruit Stripe Zebra. This is better than Revenge. And my mom was like, freaking try for her. Just try for her. So I bought a ticket for her from another fellow collector online. And she just finally came in. And she is just phenomenal, guys. Look at that face. Look at that face. Look at the coloring. And this is the size that I thought everything else was going to be. Like, especially Winx. But she's phenomenal. I love her. And really, there are some stuff underneath. There's been some, complaints of some stuff being under her gloss and whatnot. And in my opinion, she's not too bad. I'm not going to show her. She's pretty much just going to be there. She's just there. So I love her. I cannot get enough of her. I cannot get enough of how pretty she is. She's just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Whoop, and she's going to fall over too. Last but not least is going to be the top choice for me this year. Obviously, you can see peaks of it. The Marin full set this year was on the Gypsy Vandermeer mold, or the Rhiannon and Remy mold. But this is Fighter and Survivor. This is Survivor, I want to say, or Fighter. I can't really, I don't know. But beautiful, beautiful. So she has got the bi-colored eyes, like the brown. There we go. But she's got the brown colored, bi-colored, tri-colored. She did come with the messed up foot, but I did do the hair dryer deal on her and it worked out really well. So here is the foal. But I do not have this mold. You guys can see the back of my head. I do not have this mold. So I 110% was like, we're going to get her. This girl is a chunk. She's got some ear tip rubs, but I am, I'm blown away. She's never leaving me unless I absolutely have to. But this is, I want to say this is Fighter, because usually the baby is labeled second, but I don't know. That is one of them. This is the mom. She's going to have a different name, because I'm going to show her. But this tail is like 10% of her body weight. Actually, like 25% of her body weight. But she is phenomenal. I am in love with her. Do not have this mold at all, and I am so glad that I got her. She was my top choice, 100%, just because of how precious she is. So this is Fighter and Survivor. Here the baby, right here. So absolutely love it. Go to this. Looks better. But that's her. That was my top choice this year for Breyerfest. All right, guys. So I'm pretty sure that's it of all of my models and everything that I had received. I think if I missed one, we'll talk about it later. But yeah, pretty good Breyerfest haul. I got more than I anticipated, really, because last year it was my first year kind of doing the ghost whatever, having a pickup person, doing it online and whatnot. So I didn't get a lot. I picked up a lot as I went. But it was a good year. It was a good year. The one that I'm still looking for and probably going to wait until the second chance sale is Edge of Glory, because I am in love with that Arabian, the dapple gray Arabian mold. Absolutely, I love him. So that's going to be and then probably Alan is going to be next, and that'll be it for me. I might try one more time for another surprise model, just because I want to get the Bay Overo. But that's going to be it. And if I do get one, if I don't, I'm going to still be happy with it, because I love that mold. She's phenomenal. But yeah, that's all I've got today, guys. That's going to be the end of that. And, if you guys, want to reach out, comment, say hey, whatever, don't forget my Facebook page, and don't forget to like and subscribe and comment on videos. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm trying to cut it short because I'm running out of space on my phone. So, all right, guys, stay safe and God bless. Bye.